Arms dealers present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Yes? Hello? Well, where are you? Ollie, too? Well, do you know what time it is? Oh. Well, certainly I'll do everything I can, but I'm not really Well, I know, Kukla. I know you like to get out, and I know Ollie's Fletcher and Cecil Bill, won't you be back by that time?
Did you call me, Fran?
Oh, Kukla, just a minute. Fletcher's here. Fletcher, are you prepared to take care of that matter that Kukla spoke to you about this?
Oh, sure. Whatever you want. Where is he?
Well, he's not here.
Who?
Kukla.
Oh.
Yeah, Fletcher's here. Yes.
Where are you?
He's downtown. All right. Well, make it as soon as you can. Well, budget or no budget.
Would you mind getting off the phone soon? I've got to use it.
Yes, Madam. Well, take a taxi. All right. Okay. Bye.
What's the trouble, Fran?
Well,
I'll take it downstairs.
It took longer than they thought, and so they won't be here for a little while. He said that he left everything in perfect order and said he'd spoken with you about something. And
oh, yes, indeed.
Told him
I
to
think
go ahead.
He wanted me to mention again about the Kuklapolitan Courier today, I think.
I see.
So I suppose I could. Would you like to help me?
Well, yes.
I've never known Kukla and Ollie to stay away for show.
Well, nor have I. I guess something just came up. They said it was important.
Well, they deserve everything.
They said I would understand if I knew all the circumstances back of it.
After all, they should be very welcome to a rest once in a while. We can run the show. We can do it ourselves.
Well, Fletcher,
we can keep order here.
A little holiday. Sure. No, indeed I don't.
Well,
about the courier.
Yeah, we can run this fine.
Well, it's always a pleasure to talk about that because we're so proud of our Kuklapolitan Courier. We think the editorial staff, that's better, isn't it?
No, it's upside down.
No, Fletcher, it's right now.
Oh.
No. We're so proud of our paper, and we think our editorial staff has done an especially wonderful job on this issue.
Yes.
And we'd like you to see it. Now, many of you have already written, but if you haven't, and you'd like to have the Kuklapolitan Courier, then you write to
Kukla, Fran and Ollie,
Box
3446,
Chicago
77,
Illinois.
That's right.
And give us your name and address, and be sure to write it plainly and include your zone number, and that makes it a little more easy for the mailman, isn't that right?
You're absolutely right, Fran, and I just want to be sure that everybody knows this doesn't cost a single penny.
Oh, no.
All you have to do is just write us and ask us to be put on the subscription list, and then you get automatically,
Once you're on it, it's hard to get off.
That's right. You'll get every issue of our little newspaper that we send out.
That's right.
Just wanted to be sure that everybody knows, because there's lots of people who have new television receivers,
yes,
you know.
I should say, Fletcher.
And then there are lots of people who haven't perhaps seen the show before. Yes, I'm Fletcher Rabbit. This is Fran Allison.
Oh, Fletcher,
Kukla and Ollie aren't here today. They're out of
They'll be back.
They'll be back later.
That's all right.
But my name is Fletcher, and I raise guppies.
Fletcher, I know that.
Would you please lift the sign? Oh.
Hello,
yes.
dear.
Hello, Madam.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Beg your pardon?
I usually see you in a much different outfit.
I'm working out. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and...
Where are you wrestling?
You know, Francis, there are times when really you disturb me.
I didn't mean to be
It upsets me very
fresh.
much.
I'm sorry.
I'm not wrestling, dear. I have great news for you.
Have you?
You know, week after next, we're going to be in New York and Philadelphia.
Yes.
And it's going to be very exciting.
Oh,
Getting back along the Great White Way. Oh, I tell you, I'm going to have such a great time. Well, I know that we're going to have many opportunities there to be doing great parties and being seen and seeing wonderful people. And I know there are going to be many agents, many people who are going to be watching. And I know I'll have a great opportunity to make personal appearances. So I'm preparing myself for a little club act. not just for myself alone, but for the whole crowd. I think we ought to play in a few nightclubs somewhere.
Oh, Madam Ooglepuss, I don't believe so.
Oh, yes, and I'm working on this thing. I want it to be built, so beautifully, so groomed, so lovely. And I thought perhaps you could help me, dear, because you've had experience, after all. You've trod the boards.
Well, but the boards weren't in nightclubs.
I know, my dear, but a good routine is a good routine.
Well,
I want numbers, I want fancy. I want a combination now. There's Hildegard, there's Kay Thompson, there's Dorothy Shea, there's Edith Piaf, and there's all great nightclub club entertainers, you know, the lovely girls. I want something, a combination of that, something strictly my own, perhaps in some ways, but something that will appeal.
Well, you want a production, then, in other words.
That's right. So I thought of course, you kids work with me.
Oh,
You and Beulah. Yes, naturally, I want you in it.
You've spoken to Beulah about it?
No, but I want you to. You're going to be in it, you two together.
Well, of course, the very important thing is to have an idea, a good idea, and then carry through all the way with it.
You need a theme song, don't you?
Well, you should have some music that's been identified with you see.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's your production, trying to think of some tune, well, shouldn't be a new tune, I don't believe. I mean, it should be something familiar because, as you say,
I
people
agree
know
with
your
you.
work.
Mm-hmm.
And then your opening number should be a bright one. It shouldn't be your most important one, but it should be a number of such importance that it would capture the attention of your audience immediately.
Yes.
Then when you have them, then you do something with a little more meat in it.
Oh, yes. Something like, perhaps a French song, something delightful and charming,
Yes,
something
that
like
would be very nice. It would be nice to have a dance act someplace. They're always wonderful.
Oh, I'm preparing for that. I've been working out all day.
Ballet has become
This floor is so slippery, though.
Yes.
Better put some water on it, I
should
think.
say. Well, we'll try. And I think if you could, it might be nice to include a ballet presentation.
Oh, yes. Oh, everyone has a ballet presentation now. Take the
that.
college in show, for instance.
Yes.
So there's so much ballet and there's so much that we must have something elegant like that.
Mhm.
Oh, yes, indeed.
And then maybe a singing group of some kind.
That would be nice. That's what I thought for you, girl. Join in with me.
Oh, Beulah and I?
Yes.
Well, whatever you say, Madam Ooglepuss.
I think it's going to be charming. I do want you to help me so much.
Well,
You'll talk to Beulah, won't you?
Well, yes.
I want you as a chorus in the last number. I have Monsieur Joseph prepare
In the
beautiful...
chorus?
Yes, in the chorus.
What about Kukla and Ollie? Won't we be in the actual production?
Kukla and Ollie can pull the curtains. But I want you to be in the end, wearing beautiful ostrich feather plumes. You know, beautiful, beautiful things. And Monsieur Joseph has fixed both up. Yes, Monsieur Joseph has beautiful costumes. We're going to wear lovely costumes, identical, except that mine have rhinestones and sequins, and they're a little brighter colors. Otherwise, they're identical.
I see. Well, fine.
Cut a little fuller, too.
Well, of necessity. Well, anything you say.
I think it would be fun to rehearse right now. You talk to Beulah, and I'll go and get into my costume, and we'll try the thing out for everyone. This will be
I
fun.
haven't seen Beulah today. Beulah? Could you come here a minute? What are you peeking around the curtain for?
I'm not here today. I heard the whole plan.
Oh, Beulah, now don't you leave me. This is my hour of need.
I'm not going to be in it.
Oh, yes. Now, if I have to, you do.
Now, listen, I'm not going to go through another day like that.
Well, I know it's not going to be any picnic, but then you can afford to do that. Now, you go along with me.
She's a good kid and everything, but she should have retired from the stage a long time ago.
Well, this is really only a kind of a rehearsal, you know, and
Rehearsal? I'm not going to New York to make a fool of myself, I can tell you that.
I don't want to do that either.
I can do that here.
Well, I'll tell you, why don't you meet me in a few minutes, and we'll go and see about the costumes.
What is it, a finale or something?
I think so. It's a big chorus production.
Chorus? I should be in the chorus with my experience. I want you to know I played the lead in Hansel and Gretel 1 year, 2 years, 2 seasons. I'm not going to do it, I tell you. I'm not going to be in any chorus.
Beulah, we may be very glad to be in the chorus. I'd rather have a more important part, too, after all. If people are going to see us, maybe this is our big opportunity. Who knows?
Where's Colonel Crackie?
I haven't even seen him.
Gracious sakes, what if he knows anything about this? Well,
I don't know whether he does or not.
where's Kukla and Ollie?
Oh, they're downtown right now. They'll be back.
Where are they? Oh, of all the silly things.
Well, you said it was something that I would understand when I...
I'm not going to be in it. I'm not going to be in it.
Beulah, please. With me.
Avec vous.
All right. Then I'll see you in a few minutes.
See you in a little while, dear.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Well...
My dear, would you call Colonel Crackie and have him make the announcement, please?
Yes, I will. Colonel Crackie,
Hmm?
could you come here a minute, please?
Whoop.
Come here, please.
I beg pardon? Oh, someone calling?
It's I.
Oh, I hear you calling me.
Well,
Well, my dear fragile magnolia blossom, how lovely.
how are you?
Very fine, very nice to see you.
Did I interrupt a nap?
Well, I don't believe so.
Well, I hope not. Madame Ooglepuss has an idea relative to our trip to New York.
Oh?
And she's building a production which can be used in old nightclub, she says. And she's very anxious to get it in shape and have it ready for presentation when we go.
Well, I
And
see.
she'd like you to sort of introduce it. Now, she will be the star.
I'll be very happy to introduce it,
Would
my
you
dear.
please?
Yes, I imagine we should have a microphone for this, don't you?
It would be very nice if we could have. Oh, you have one just ready. Well, that's wonderful.
Well,
Are you all set?
all set, my dear.
Okay.
All right. Lower the lights, please. Oh, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're happy to present a new star tonight. Now, her name is not Cecilia, nor Dorothy Shea, nor light-hearted Kay, nor even Hildegard. But she's a bright star, and you'll love her. So may I present our own darling, sweet Ophelia.
Embrace me. Hello, it's so nice of you to come. My sweet embraceable you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to mama, do. My sweet embraceable Thank you all. Thank you all. You're certainly divine to come. I must adjust the microphone a bit. So nice of you. Hello there, darling. So wonderful of you to come. Mr. Amalgamated of Amalgamated. Hello. How nice of you to come, too, Mr. Boom. Well, how divine. And Jackson, dear Jackson's at the piano. Well, I really can do a lovely number for you all tonight. A little opening number, a sweet ballad, something lovely, something sweet, a popular thing that you'll all love very much. Shall we begin in the bright jump tempo? The snow is snowing, the wind is blowing, but I can weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? Oh, no, I've got my love to keep me warm. With my overcoat, oh, with my 17-button gloves, I need no overcoat. I'm burning with love. My heart's on fire, the flame goes higher, so I will weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. I've got my love to keep me warm. I've got my love to keep me warm. Hey, hey. Thank you. Oh, you're all divine. Thank you. Thank you. Now I'd like to sing a little number for you. Oh yes, a little number that I think you're going to enjoy. A little French number. A little different tempo. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. Darling, je ne sais pas what to do. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup.
Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you asked me for my suggestion.
Mhm.
And it would be my thought that this song should have an entirely different treatment. Now, you see, you have soft lights, you have beautiful costumes. I think your accompaniment should then sort of fit in the mood of the song. If I were going to do it, do it sort of like this. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. Je ne sais pas what to do. You know you've completely stolen my heart. I would do it that way, and then it would be real quiet, you know.
I'll try it. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. Je ne sais pas what to do.
That really wasn't quite what I had in mind. I don't know. Maybe your idea is best. Do it your way.
Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. Je ne sais pas what to do. You know you've simply stolen my heart. Well, I have to change my costume, kids. I'll see you all later.
Well, my dear girl, you can't leave the audience like that. You got to have some sort of entertainment or something.
Well, take care of it yourself, Colonel. I'm busy. I'm changing my costume.
Oh, good heavens. Well, we'll have to hold our audience for us, huh? Oh, I have just... Cecil Bill. Give me a hand. This is just the thing. My goodness, we can keep the audience. Maybe if we can keep this up, why, Madame Ooglepuss won't come back. I'm afraid the competition will be a little too strong for her. That's right, the little RCA Victor 45 record player. That's a lovely, wonderful little instrument. What'd you say? Oh, yes, indeed, yes. Finest little record changer ever. And it there, I just want to get it on the stage correctly there so that it'll balance properly. How's that look? I guess that looks all right. Yes, oh, this is the world's fastest little record changer. You know that, Cecil Bill, the little 45. Why, we can play up to 10 records right here on this little changer, and we can keep Madame Ooglepuss in her dressing room for a long time. I hope. Maybe until after the show. Oh, but we have to have something to play it through. Oh, sure. Gee, I bet we're doing this just as well as Kukla and Ollie could do it. That's right. The fine new RCA Victor radio, this fine little table model radio with that beautiful, large 8-inch speaker. Have you ever heard such wonderful tone? And especially out of such a small, compact little instrument. You like it? Well, I'm glad. Oh, it's so pretty, too. It's plastic, but it has that fine wood effect, you know. And this happens to be in the mahogany, but you can get it in the fine blonde, too. And it has a golden throat. And then you just take your little 45 record player, and there's a little phono jack there, and you pull it over, and you connect it inside here. You turn them on, and just play away for all sorts. Maybe we can turn it on over here. And look at it change. Wish we could play it, but there are certain rules against playing it over the air, so you can't hear this beautiful tone. We had to keep the volume down. Well, maybe sometime. Well, you can stop at your RCA Victor dealers and get a demonstration and hear this wonderful tone. This is a very unusual invention right here. It's a very fabulous speaker. Large, 8-inch speaker. Think of that. And such a fine little compact instrument. Oh, such a handsome piece, too. Such a handsome piece, too. He said, you can say that again, and I did. Well, I say, we better take this off. Oh, get it off the stage now, boys. I'm all ready. Well, Madame Ooglepuss, I think the audience would rather hear our little RCA Victor instruments. I really do. The little 45 records and everything. I think perhaps...
Never mind. I'm terribly sorry. You can listen to the RCA Victor later, but I'm going on with my act. Microphone! Oh, no, Cecil Bill, you're right. This is the ballet number. No, just, would you mind dampening the floor a little bit? All right, we're just about ready now. Just a moment. My partner, are you ready?
Oh, beg your pardon?
Have you got rosin on your shoes?
Oh, not quite. Rosin on my shoes, but
You don't want to slip.
yes, ma'am.
We are now going to do a lovely version of Laura. You all know and adore this wonderful thing about the girl who doesn't exist. This is interpretive ballet at its best for nightclub consumption. Ready, Mr. Fasciato? Ready. No, that was right. Hold the music, hold the music, hold the music. Hold the music! Hold it, hold it. Play so loud he can't even hear us.
Oh, my dear lady, you're trying to...
Never mind. You didn't get that lift right.
Well, I'm afraid I didn't quite... I haven't rehearsed this enough.
No. You're supposed to catch me as I leap into the air. Isn't that right? Now you just sort of half caught me. Here, you try it. Try that first part again. There! That's right, like that.
Well, my dear girl, I had no idea you were so strong.
I'll try it again. Would you mind? Once more, please. Do you think that's all right?
Why, yes, I think so. Of course, I'm one who doesn't care what I say. So whether my opinion would be worth anything.
You got to get in your costume very soon, dear. Just a moment now, you know. For your
Costumes,
finale.
Costumes weren't ready.
Oh, they're all ready. Monsieur Joseph has them. I'm going to... Now, what do you think we should do after the ballet?
Oh, turn in, kids. Hit the sack.
Yeah. I think, Madam Ooglepuss, why don't you do a one-man band kind of thing? It's a one-man show.
My dear, I don't want you to be upset. I thought of doing some sharp, smart little thing like, a little light song from, say, Oklahoma. Wouldn't that be nice?
Lovely.
Well, I'm going there.
No, you stay here. We'll see. Now, shall we try that? I'll try that in this costume. Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in the Surrey. Come back here. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. When I take you... what's that phrase? See how it flutters? When I drive them... I forgot the words. High-stepping strutters, nosy folks who peek through the shutters and their eyes will pop! Oh. Colonel, where are you? Francis, did you see where the Colonel went?
He went that way.
Where?
That way.
The wheels are yellow, the upholstery is brown.
Colonel.
Well, I'll go through with this. I don't mind.
Colonel. Your Surrey's lost its fringe.
Oh, my stars. How could you do such a thing to me?
What's sauce for the goose is sauce for the gander. I remember a couple of weeks back when it happened. My gracious, I hope he didn't have too bad a fall. Well, I guess that finishes that act. Dear, we're ready for the finale now.
Yeah.
You ready yet? You and Beulah?
Are you ready, Beulah?
No! I'm still in the shower.
Well, come out, for heaven's sake. Now, we'll all have costumes alike. It's going to be perfectly divine. I think you're going to love it. This is going to be a wonderful finale, something that you'll all remember the rest of your lives.
I bet.
You could say that again.
Aren't you ready, dear?
Yes, I'm ready when Beulah's ready.
I wish Kukla, Fran, and Ollie were here. Where's Fran? Where's Kukla? Where's
Ready,
Ollie?
Beulah?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. When you're down and out, lift up your head and shout, there's gonna be a great day. The angels in the sky promise that by and by, there's gonna be a great day. Gabriel will warn you, the merry moon, you will hear his horn. Rookie to the it's not far away. Hold up your heads and say, there's gonna be a great day. There's gonna be a great, there's gonna be a great, there's gonna be a great day. There's gonna be a great, there's gonna be a great, there's gonna be.
That's all.
I lost my hat.
Madam Ooglepuss, I'll never do this again. I know that we're in a tight spot today.
Where did you get that wig?
Where did I get it? Where else?
But they're lovely costumes of all the silly...
Joseph gave this to me.
I just certainly hope that none of the important booking officers watched this fiasco today.
I
That's all.
suppose I'm glad about it.
Well, really.
Believe me, this is the last time,
I've
Madam
worked so-
Ooglepuss. I've done everything I
What?
could to get
Oh,
along
really?
with
Is
you.
that so?
And you just-
That's what I'll do to you.
Well, go and do it.
Well,
Hello, everybody. Happy day. Hello.
Happy day.
Hello,
Cookie.
Francis.
Oh, friend of my early youth.
what's happened?
Trusted companion.
What? What's happened, Francie?
I suppose you didn't know anything about this production that Madam Ooglepuss has been
Hello,
rehearsing.
kids. Oh, pardon me. I didn't know anybody was here.
I want you to meet a friend of mine.
Who?
How do you do?
Ernie called me. What happened? Francie, can't we leave you three girls alone for one single day?
You have to tear up the whole place. I'm surprised.
I know why you left us. You knew all about this.
Who, what? What happened?
You know.
The reason we didn't come because we found your suitcase to carry all your lovely dresses in.
Yes. We found it and we had to get it right then. It was on sale and we had to get it and take it with us and we brought it back. But whatever happened here?
Really? Did you get me a suitcase?
Big one. It's going to take all your lovely long dresses to New York,
Really?
Philadelphia.
Aren't you sweet?
Oh, I don't know whether it was
Thank
so sweet.
you so much.
I'm kind of tired. What
Oh,
happened? I
thank
saw
you.
Madam Ooglepuss.
Madam Ooglepuss wants to do a nightclub performance while we're in New York, and she was getting her act in shape, and I went along with her because you weren't here, and Beulah and I were to be in the chorus in the last, and this, if you please, is my costume.
Oh, Francie, don't you worry. We'll do lots of shows together. We won't worry about Madam Ooglepuss at all. We'll get her in hand. She gets kind of carried away sometimes.
Oh, you mustn't mind her. You know,
It was a terrible thing.
her day is long since past, and I hope ours isn't.
Another one like this, and it'd be horrible.
Well, now, just KLU.
Keep looking up.
Okay.
And remember, in television,
It's RCA.
Victor.
This is Burr Tillstrom, thanking you on behalf of all the Kukla players. As Fletcher might say,
Thanks. Oh, yes, thanks very much indeedy.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded music, first in television. Kukla, Fran and Ollie came to you from Chicago.